So I'm happy to have Thomas and Valentin join us as well. Valentin is from Lausanne?
Close to Lausanne, Yverdon.
Close to Lausanne, okay. So thanks for coming here and staying here overnight, just to be a part of community today. So thank you very much. That's fantastic. So we had IBM talking about all the engagement stuff and performance stuff. What will be your part today?
My part is more about collecting data, and LKP Sports is a company who expect to improve the brain of the athletes, all the cognitive capacities, and I will give more.
No.
For after or now I start there.
It's LKP Sport. Does it mean is it your company? Did you found it?
I'm a founder. At the base, I'm an engineer. So I founded the first company in sports field, which was not a success. We did a lot of first mistake, and then we.
So fantastic. So you started with failure, improve yourself. Next time. It's good.
That's it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And I will give you also some feedback. I don't know. Who exactly is inside the audience, if it's more engineers or entrepreneurs or AI.
What is it? Do we have entrepreneurs here? Do we have entrepreneurs? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Yes, sir, of course.
Who is more a developer or sport analyst or and other people?
I don't know what I am. Okay. Are you doing something personally with sport, or is it? How did you come into that business?
Yeah, of course I love sports, but at the base it's more the technology that I used during my master thesis, which bring me to the sports field, and then as I build a good network, I stayed inside this field with the second company.
So looking at the image, it has something to do with IoT as well, right? Sensors?
Yes.
Working with sensors.
I will show you the product. I have it physically, but it's this LED system, and the idea is that you use the LEDs to stimulate the athletes and define some action, and then you can put sensors on it to measure. It can be the reaction time, it can be the speed of the player directly, the speed of the ball, and now we are talking with people how to integrate AI as we can create specific situations, so we know exactly the station that we put on the pitch, and how we can use AI to analyze the players' performances.
Since you're an entrepreneur and you're a startup, basically, was it difficult for you to get in touch with sports guys, with sports teams?
So yeah, that was my question. There is some entrepreneurs. So the sport field looks quite good, but it's really hard. If you don't have the right network, really it's difficult. So you have to find the right people, not only coaches, but also the guys on the administration side who can open you the doors, because particularly on the elite sports, it's only network. You cannot go to Chelsea and say, "Oh, I'm here from Switzerland, I want to present you something." But if you have someone there, or someone who knows some guys there, you have a meeting in less than 1 week, you take the flight to Chelsea, you present the system, they say, "Okay, it's good, we buy it." And that's like this.
So there's nothing like a conference, exhibition fair stuff?
Yeah, also of course for the mass market, it works more like this. But if you're targeting professional clubs, it's not working like this.
No, there are conferences. This is MIT Sloan Sport Analytics, and then there is in the European from the Soccer League, there especially for analytics, for sensors, for variables.
Yeah.
They are I think it was 2 months ago in Amsterdam. The next is in November in Japan, in Tokyo. And the main topic is in Boston, MIT, Sloan Analytics, where there's also doctors, physicians talking to players, and then they are trying to find the right algorithm to, for example, to predict injuries, or they are based on this and this events and this seasons, and because he has played against this defender, for example, in soccer, then it will happen this and this. And this is happening there, or maybe if we go there, maybe also to choose. Also we are entrepreneurs, we are a startup also, but more in the field of AI, machine learning, and structured and unstructured, and more from an open source perspective. Because again, to come into the clubs, it's very difficult. In the US, they have much more money. Here, for example, we are discussing in the moment to come in the German Basketball League, and there are no transfer costs for players. So it's like they're playing like Moneyball. So I have this and this player, I have this and this budget, I will find these players. And then there's totally different use cases. Also, then how you are creating the fan experience. So because it's, if you're in basketball in Germany, the religion is soccer, so you have no chance.
Yeah.
So, and this is when we have, and also there was a network, I know Johan Giraud, the national soccer player here. He knows, and he has known over his brother as a partner of him, and then we came together. So it's a network, and this is also our idea, because you do not want to have thousands of employees. We want to have the best people, and the best people are normally not in stupid like corporations. So they are more, they want to do something in a different way.
Yeah.
So and this is how we are working then.
Yeah.
Because he has the knowledge of the IoT, we are collecting data with him, with some clubs, and in this case we will work with Olympique Marseille and Olympique Lyon. They have no clue what they want to do, so in the moment we are collecting, but we have the framework to do different things, but we are coming.
Okay, can you move a little closer for the camera?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. LKP Sports is your company.
Yes.
Createsi is your company, Thomas.
Yeah.
How are you related? Are you just partners working together, or just know each other?
At the moment working together, because we found out in the moment, are we able to work together? Because maybe they have a culture, we have a culture.
Yeah.
Because the headquarters is based here in Switzerland, but I'm also a teacher at the university in Nice, and there I'm using PhD students, master students to help us to build this algorithm. So.
Yeah.
On my side, I think why it's pretty cool to work together, because I don't know anything about AI. So it's more, I have the chance to be regularly at the table with professional coaches and professional physical trainers like at Lyon or Marseille or Chelsea and anything. And I'm eating with them, so I can discuss about any kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I can, if you have an idea, I can discuss with them.
Yeah.
And they can say, yeah, it could be good or not, and what actually they look on the players when they are analyzing a situation.
He is more in soccer, and I have played semi-professional basketball when I was younger and less weight. Then you have also connections. So they believe you what you are talking.
Yeah.
This is very important. You need someone, you need a door opener that they believe in. As this sport business is very isolated, own world.
Okay. So before we start talking about what you actually want to show us for a second, looking at the sports market in Switzerland, do you think the clubs are open for that kind of AI-based solutions, sensor? I think it's not much a problem, I guess.
In Switzerland or in Europe?
In Switzerland specifically?
I could only say at the moment we are working on Basel.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine knows Marcel Koller and Frey and the goalie, and they're becoming. They are interested because they have also now a small budget.
Yeah.
So how they could make this better.
Yeah.
And there's in the moment more so sport has the supply side and the demand side.
Yeah.
The demand side are the players. So this is more around team, around individuals, And there, in the moment, definitely, Basel is interested. Okay, you have to get one, then you get the others. And in beginning of October, we are talking to the FIFA, because there's a problem, because the contracts, so if they are moving people, it's not only is someone willing, it's also based on contracts which are collected by the FIFA, and they want to have some, they want also to make some money, and they want now to have some prediction what is happening the next season.
So for me it sounds like the FIFA is actually like a gatekeeper.
Definitely.
So it's to innovation.
At the end, all the information for these FIFA games.
It's highly controlled in some ways. It's money business.
That's what it means. It's FIFA, but
Okay, coming back to what we like to see from the solution side. Looking at that and looking at what we heard about IBM, IBM was talking about performance of the teams. Are you actually able to deliver data for that kind of individual performance of players?
Yes, but what is really important to understand, what I understood with the first company is that you shouldn't bring a product which aims to replace the coach. That's the biggest mistake. You have to bring him something that will help him to save time, and that's the key. If you give him a tools like this, which give him a bit free time to analyze the players' performance or to be more focused on specific actions, it will work. But if you bring him to say, okay, you can just put it here and you have nothing to do, it will analyze everything, it's perfect. He'll say, no, it's my work, I don't want to take it. So
interesting.
never try to develop something to replace the coach.
That's a good learning, isn't it?
So I'm on
you start.
Presentation. Just review if I have something more to add about my notes. Really, what we look with this product is to accelerate the cognitive development of the athletes. So as I told you, it's a tool, and it's not a complete solution. So the coaches will use it inside the training. So what is it? I have it here. So, but it's really simple. It's I have many. It's LED system.
It's already party time, so we have a light show already.
That LED system. But what is important? You have to imagine that it's a cone. It's a cone that you put on the pitch. Normally the trainers put cones on the pitch with colors, blue, red, light, etc. And it's static. So when they put it on the ground here, it's always red here. And what they do actually to train the cognitive performance of the athletes, they took cones on the hand and they put it up. And when it's red, he has to go to the red. Or when they see red, he moves to the red. So it's not representative. Sorry for
representing, no problem.
French part. It's not exactly the same as on the pitch. So the idea is really to put it anywhere at any time. I will do a live demonstration. Does everybody see it? I put it on the ground. Great.
So we are just.
I can put it here.
Do we have some sports training in a second? Okay, get ready.
So I just turn it on, and in the professional side, what's important is that each minute is count during a training session. So if you can help the coach to be more efficient, and you have to bring him something quick to place on the pitch. If you say him, okay, you have to do this, after you have to do this, and then you have to do this, and then this, and then it's working, they will say, no, I don't have time. Each minute is counted. So I have just a picture to show you normally where it should be put. So basically on a pole, on a goal directly, or you can also put it on a player. And then what is important is that you have a mobile app to set the system. So you connect to the Wi-Fi of the system. It's already okay. Open the app, connect, and I'll show you. It's a beta app, so it's not the final one, but here, by example, I see the lights, and when I click here, they turn it on. So this is the first use for the coach. Instead of saying green, red, blue, or showing something, he's just here and press. And the player doesn't know where the information is coming. But the more important with this system is that you can set up random seconds based on fixed rules. So here, by example, I can define how many green target I want. Here I can put 2, by example. How many blue? I put 0, 0 red and 0 yellow. And I just say each 3 seconds it will change randomly. So when I start,